Hello there, welcome to Revelation. Little fun fact for you. Did you know that new moon appears in the Bible 18 times? And in Colossians 2:8, it says, "Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ." You know, for years I was having dreams that I needed to do a YouTube video revealing dreams that I had, visions that I had, and one of those reoccurring dreams or visions I would have was about the new moon. Now, back in the Hebrew day, they had people that would go out and they would look for the new moon, and when they had that just ever slow, slight indicator, then they knew that it was a new month. And then you worked for 7 or 6 days, and the 7th day you rested. And that's how you knew what was the actual biblical Sabbath. And then just through times and rudiments of the world and different things changing and people changing things and different philosophies kicking in, and then of course vanity kicks in, new traditions were put into place about a Saturday Sabbath or a Sunday Sabbath. Now, it's not bad to gather and worship God, but it is directly against the fourth commandment to not keep the Sabbath holy. And to do that, I really believe from all the dreams I've had on this subject, and if you look at the Messianic Jews and their calendar, and I'll put a link for you below, it shows the actual new moon, and then you work 6 days, and the 7th day you're actually supposed to worship God and dedicate that time to God. And it's funny because I just stumbled across that today, but apparently they've had that website up and they've been doing YouTube videos on this very subject for like the last, well, at least 5 to 7 years, which it's kind of strange how I just stumbled across this last night. That in all the times that I was doing Google searches, whether it be using Google as my search engine or DuckDuckGo as my search engine, it was last night that this feed came up when I was watching my regular YouTube, gardening channels and raising chickens type channel on the YouTube feed. It was pretty amazing. So I went back in and I rewatched the video today. It was like a 2-hour video, and it was absolutely amazing to me. And then when I went into their webpage, there we go. When I went into their webpage, and here's this calendar that I had been working on and trying to break down for years, trying to figure out how in the world you do it. And as they explained, now I started using a farmer's calendar, and that's when I discovered the actual new moon. So like when I was reading my Bible, I think I was just reading new moon as full moon, and that's why it completely escaped my attention. But now with this, what the Messianic Jews are saying, the way that our current modern day is, they use a computer generated projection of the new moon, whereas the Messianic Jews actually go out and see the new moon and verify that it indeed does line up, and then they start their 7th day, 6-day work week and their 7th day Sabbath count on that. And again, they don't discredit or mock or make fun of Christians or whoever wants to worship on a Saturday or a Wednesday or a Sunday. But they are trying to keep true to the fourth commandment, which is to work 6 days, and on that seventh day, that is the Sabbath, and they are trying to honor the fourth commandment. I thought that was pretty amazing. You know, this has been an ongoing, it's kind of like that itch, you know, there's just something about it. You've got to figure it out. You want to figure it out. And it just, I'll work on it for a little while, and then I step away and try to get a breath of fresh air. And it's kind of refresh me and get me going at it again. And it's just amazing at how this YouTube channel and this website were like right there in my face last night, and here we are on the Sabbath today. Alrighty then. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Have an absolutely wonderful and blessed week.